Hi guys, my name is Tina and welcome to my channel. I want to share with you a very important message that's been stuck on my mind since several days, and last night while I was meditating I got this drawing in my head, which I did, but I will make it again because I'm not too talented at drawing. So this being said, I want to ask you if you felt stuck lately, if you felt depressed lately, if you are dealing with self-love issues, with self-image issues, if maybe you feel like you did not prioritize yourself lately, if you felt lonely lately, and if you feel lost in general, this video is for you, and I want to ask you to stay because the message is so important. So let's start here. What is self-love and why is it hard to love yourself? Because we are presented with all these images and all these videos and all these amazing lives of people that we don't even know if they are true. First of all, never believe what you see on internet, okay? And the thing is that you can get there, but what until you get there? Because you will not be able to get there overnight. And from my own experience, this raised in me a lot of frustration. It raised in me a lot of self-doubt. Looking at that, trying to meditate, trying to affirm, these things are not to be done when you are in a rage mood, when you feel frustrated. You do these things when you are in a certain state. Why is it hard to love yourself? If you often find yourself prioritizing other things, scrolling on your phone, not cleaning your room, your apartment, not feeding yourself nourishing food, not hydrate properly, right? Then what is wrong? Because these are the basic things. Let me put it this way. If your best friend comes to you, if the love of your life comes to you, how do you treat them? How do you treat them? I know you're gonna want to have the best of the best in the house when it comes to food, beverages, the state of the place you live in. You're gonna be taking care of yourself when they come. But why not doing this for yourself? Why not transfer you that you are when somebody that you care about comes into you that you are for you every day? Why not doing that? And why is it hard to do that? Because I know I've been there. Always when this happened to me, I used to say to myself, from tomorrow I'm going to do this for me, because I was frustrated with myself because I never understood why am I doing things for someone else, but when it comes to me, I'm the last one. And I act when I had to be honest with myself. I realized that I acted like I don't care about myself. I was not even the last one. I wasn't even on the list. Let's start there. I wasn't on the list. On my list was everything else, not me. Why is it hard to love yourself in the way that love is? Caring, nourishing, pampering, kind, understanding, empathic, right? But at the same time, a little hard. Because you see, if you're going to stay on this channel, my love is a little hard. You are sabotaging the process of you receiving your own love, the self-love, because your mind is not comfortable with what is going on. Your mind is sabotaging everything, and you let it in the way. And I get it, it's hard. It's hard because if you're not conscious, then your subconscious or your mind knows that in order for you to love yourself, you will not be the same person. It's done. That's the problem. That's why self-love is hard. That's why on paper you put everything together. You know exactly what you should do. I know you know it. You know where to start. You know at least 3 to 5 activities that if you will do, you will change your life in no time. I know you know that. But how about putting them in practice? You see, the thing is that you have to make your mind quiet. And even if you can't quiet it, because sometimes she will talk, like I had these experiences when I got into my journey where I would fall asleep, I would wake up, and I would wake up so tired because I knew that my mind talked all night. It talked, it never stopped. But it was for some days, and after that, it stopped by itself because she saw I'm being serious. When you want to change your life, you're gonna have to do things that you didn't do before. That's why it's hard. For the mind, changing equals dying. And it's true. Somebody has to go, and that's the old version of yourself. And the mind knows that everything that's familiar will go. That's why you are sabotaging yourself, but it's not even you sabotaging yourself. It's your mind and everything that your mind knows, the familiarity. This is what is sabotaging yourself from loving yourself. Activities that you used to do, a lot of them gone. A lot of new ones coming in. And it's funny how, even though these activities that are new, they are good for you. You know that they are good for you. Isn't it funny how it's like you can't get up to go to the gym or to go take a walk, let alone gym. Not everybody has to go to gym. Maybe you like dancing, maybe you like yoga, maybe you like nature, you just want to take a walk, go for a run. Everything is fine. But it's not funny how it seems like you can't do that. Like you always have something else, like, oh, let me read something first. I have some dishes. I should cook. I should clean. You're not prioritizing that. You let space there so you can change your mind. And maybe you're not aware of it. A lot of people that you was hanging around, they will go. Because you see, you can't expect, if you're here, your friends are here. Okay, the amazing thing would be if you all grow together. In most cases, honestly, that will not happen. So when you try to grow, there is one limit. When you are in contact with people that don't want to grow, there is a limit that you can reach. And what will happen is that you will try to go after them back, to take them. You will get so tired in this process. It's not worth it, I'm telling you. Let people meet you at your level, and don't worry. Yes, it become lonely, but don't worry, because every level you get, you will meet other people. Stop being afraid of losing people, and you will see it's just going to happen. It's a natural process. The fact that the people that you used to hang out with, they won't come with you more further. And it's okay, you don't have to be sad, you don't have to be frustrated, you don't have to be. It's life. You have to go there in order for you to live your best life, the one that you want, the one that you know in your heart that you are worth living. So yes, your mind will try to sabotage you because it's hard to get to love yourself when all of your identity will be turned upside down, and you will have to leave all things behind, and you will have to leave all people behind. And not only that, but you will have to start doing things that are good for you. And at the beginning of doing these things, it will be hard because you never did them before. It will be, if you are not used to cooking for yourself, nourishing food. It's going to be hard for some days, but you have to have that patience with yourself. You have to have that kindness to yourself. Look, act like you are the love of your life, because you are. Maybe you're not aware of this right now, but you are the only person that you are supposed to take care of. But you see, due to the way it was in the childhood, the way you learn what love is until a point, it's easier to project this onto someone else. Isn't it funny how we are always searching for people to love and to care for? But it's like we never see ourselves. We see the world through the eyes and in front. We never looking at who's here. Become aware of yourself. Become aware of your worth, on the fact that if you put all that energy and all that love for you and for your life, how would your life change? And no, it's not selfish. Imagine you are being that person. How would the people that are around you, that you love and that they love you, would benefit from that? You would be a much better person. You would be a person that would bring so much more value into other people's lives. Don't be afraid of change, and don't let people talk you down into your change. Look, the other days I had an old friend and she told me, "You've changed." And at first I said, the tone and everything showed me that she was frustrated. But I need this time by myself. And it's not my problem to explain myself to people. And I did it. I won't do it again. I took it as a compliment, because when somebody says to you, "You've changed," regardless of the energy that's behind what they said, you know for sure that you've changed. Something changed. And if you are in the process of changing and somebody comes and they say you changed, you believe them and be proud of yourself. So I want, for a better visual, to show you my drawing skills. I don't know if you're gonna see it, but yes, you can see it. Let's say you are here, right? And you want to get here. Now, the journey to love yourself, the journey to self-discovery, to self-development, it's never ending. Okay, we don't have enough years to get to that point. Some people do, but come on. So from here, there is gonna be a way up, but let's not focus on this. Let's focus on here and here. Here you feel lost. You feel maybe a bit desperate. You feel not satisfied with your life in general. What's going to happen, and why many people stop? It's because it is a bit scary. But I'm going to explain to you what's happening. And when you understand what is happening, it's easier to go through the process. When you decide that you want your life to change, when you decide that you want to change your identity, that you want to be who you are meant to be, you're gonna go like this. Like this. I don't have a marker, so you're gonna go exactly like this. And let's say this is the last part of your life. It's gonna feel like you're losing everything. And matter of fact, you might be losing a lot of things, a lot of connections. You might be losing money. You might even have some health problems, because you're going here. Here is the rock bottom. From here down, it's a place where you're not meant to go yet, right? And when you're going here, it's going to feel like depression. Here is where you're lonely. The people that you used to know are somewhere until here. Here it's kind of lonely. And even if it's not lonely, here you don't really want to deal with people. Here is your lonely time. Here is a place where you start asking yourself questions. What am I doing here? Is this all there is? What's my purpose? Do I even have a purpose? I don't have any talent. Do I have a talent? All the questions that you're asking yourself, you're going to ask yourself here, because this is the place where it's either up or it's where it's not time to be yet. And this is also the place where you're going to drop the tools that you used before to build others and to let down yourself. Here is the place where you're going to drop them. You don't need them no more. From here, you're going to take the tools, the actions, the habits that are going to help you go up. But you see, going up, it will not be like this. Because from here, you're not the same person anymore. Also, what you leave here in that hole where it's not your place, you leave old habits. You leave old self-talk. You leave old beliefs. You leave them all here. And you start climbing up empty, but with new perspective, with new beliefs, with new tools. You won't know what you're doing. It's okay. You won't know what it's going to be. It's okay. It's normal. Now, don't expect to climb like this. While it can happen for some people, it's rarely the case. Let's be a bit realistic here. The climbing up is going to be like this, like this, like this. You see? Down. It's like a, if you know crypto, like a chart. So you're gonna have challenges, but you're gonna get back up. You'll never reach though this rock bottom anymore, because when you go from here, you can't go back here ever again if you're real about it. And this is how you get to here. And on your way, probably old things that were here won't be anymore. You'll do new things, new activities, new hobbies, maybe new work, maybe your financial situation will change, definitely. You'll meet new people and you'll have new perspectives. I know I'm a little Picasso, but I hope this video helped you guys to understand why is it hard, or it feels hard, because it's not, in reality, it's not hard to love yourself. In reality, the hard part is the one where you have to let go of the old and get in the new. And the new, because it's the unknown for the mind, it feels like dying. That's the hard part. But if you are consistent and you are doing it for, I would say, 40 days. I read that it takes 21 days to make a new habit and stuff like that. For me, it wasn't that way. I did something for 21 days and then I got back to my old patterns. And then I did for around 40 and I stopped counting and it was okay. If you are real about it, you can do it. It will feel hard, the first part, but then it will become normal. It will be your new normal. And I wish I can teleport you in that new reality, in that new identity, because I can't even tell you how it feels to become someone else. You have to do it so you can see it for yourself. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you loved my drawing. I certainly did, and I will see you in the next video. Take care of you and love yourself hard.